crowd is assembled here at the FedEx Forum, downtown Memphis, Tennessee, looking for a Grizzlies victory. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. So for the Grizzlies, their last game, a win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
And look, it's always tough to win on the road. You've got to go in with the right mindset, and they did.
They were the aggressors that night, relentless in their approach, especially scoring the basketball.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with Ingram. And it's McGee in at the center. Rab kicks to Conley. Shoots it. And that one comes up a bit short. And here's Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
And you can be sure they will be counting on their reserves to step up again in a big way.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Kuzma. And Jackson with the block. They get it back. Ingram against Bradley. Ingram up top. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. The second chance effort, count it, good. Ingram's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Lakers. Now, Steve, you can see it, some players starting to feel the fatigue of a long season. How much you think is from the travel aspect of being a player in the NBA?
Kevin, I think it's a lot about the travel. The travel is a grind, and I think being able to sleep on planes, that is a art. I couldn't do that, and I think that's what guys are trying to find different ways where they're comfortable getting a lot of rest on planes, but you got to find a way once you get to that city to, I guess, have some discipline where you can stay in, not go out to dinners, and spend a lot of time using that time to recover. That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
On the wing, James, defended by Anderson. And it's Ball in the corner. Back to Kuzma. The kick out to LeBron. 6 to shoot. No good there. And Memphis the other way now. Anderson outside. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Anderson. He's around 6 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And, guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
Now here's Ingram. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers in his sleep. The defense can't allow him to get going from there.
Here's Conley. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Here's Rab. It doesn't go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Especially on the road. You're hoping for any extra contributions. But for a couple of stretches, there, the backups control the game.
Here's Conley. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Back to Bradley. It's deflected.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Now LeBron following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Fires for 3. Kuzma can't get it to go. And it's Conley with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point game. Count it, good. Conley's got his first 2 points of the night.
Smooth off the fingertips. Mike Conley floating it in beautifully.
Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, we talked about his team's game plan coming into the matchup. I addressed the shot blocking and the demoralizing effect that team has. He said that could be a factor psychologically as well as physically. The key for us is to play unselfishly, draw the help, and kick the ball to the open man. If we execute our offense well, we'll be fine. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So their focus is squarely on the opponent today, in particular that defense they have to contend with.
And I just wonder if they'll try to solve the problems this defense poses by keeping the tempo quick, trying to strike early in the shot clock.
You know, I think a more patient approach. Yes. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Anderson outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I like the mid-range area for Anderson because of his size and because he makes good decisions with the ball in his hands.
James, the pass to Ingram. Now, here's Ball. Over Conley. Good work defensively by Conley.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Kuzma passes to James. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Memphis has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Anderson outside. Shoots the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Anderson's got 5.
So much of Anderson's future value is tied to the improvement he makes with the three-point shot.
Ball against Conley. Here's Kuzma looking for McGee. He gets it there. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Steve, there's plenty of discussion that the NBA has become less physical and more over-officiating. What's your opinion on letting guys play a little bit more?
You know, I think, Kevin, is freedom of movement, and I think when you took out hand checking and obviously arm bar checking and down in the post, it's hard to guard some of these fantastic players with their skill set and obviously with their athleticism. A guy dribbling at you at 100 miles per hour, how do you get your balance without touching him? And I think that's where you start to see a lot of the fouls called. And a lot of fans are looking back in the day saying, oh, that wasn't a foul, but I think under the rules, the referees have to call these plays because there's no hand checking.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Rab. C.J. Miles comes in for Jackson. Justin Holiday's checked in for Bradley. And it's Wright in for Mike Conley. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron against Miles. Pass to Ingram. Here's Hart. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Grizzlies trail by 7. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Rondo with the steal. Ingram dishes to McGee. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Poked away. It's stolen by Rondo. Ingram passes to Rondo. Excellent D there from Holiday.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Noah's shot is off.
Ooh, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity. I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, Call timeout. Try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mindset, and come back out fresh.
Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for JaVale McGee. To the inside, and it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Holiday.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
At the elbow, Chandler. To the middle, here's Hart. That one, no good. Holiday with the defensive effort. Brooks, left side. Over Hart. Again, Memphis. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 7, and Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's James. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, his big night wasn't limited to his offense. His steals numbers were way up there, and it was a special night for him in just about every way.
To the inside. Miles finds Noah. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He's a big man that likes contact. Noah used his strength on that play.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
What I like about Dylan Brooks, the maturity. Physically, he came in NBA ready, and he already played a lot of important minutes for a great college team.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell-Pope comes in for Brandon Ingram. Lakers leading by 5. Rondo with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bullock kicks to Rondo. Back to Bullock. Just 5 to shoot. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Well, Steve, with Dylan Brooks, a second-round pick, his rookie season was a tremendous success.
I agree. He shot the ball well, contributed on both ends of the floor. Really good rotational player, still with a tremendous upside.
And all the skill used on that crossover, might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
Hart up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
Here's Wright. A shot that time, not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Over to the left wing. Here's Hart. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
And the shot goes down.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
Rondo against Wright. And here's Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggler?
Right outside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Rondo, over Wright. Stolen by Noah. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. Holiday, no one around him. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that three-point line.
Stolen by Brooks. Here's Wright. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He was all alone. Looks like he gets a little too relaxed. He has to maintain his focus. I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot.
Noah up on top. Outside Holiday. No good with the triple. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look from outside off the mark. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come. It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the NBA. He talked about that journey.
The ups and downs of injuries and early on in my career not being able to be consistent enough to be considered a top guard in the league and making myself work that much harder to get my game to a level where I feel that I can compete against anybody in the league. And that's what I'm most proud of, is just being able to withstand that.
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Fun to watch. They give you no time to set up on defense, and we see that reflected in the score.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Brooks is out there with C.J. Miles. Then there's Noah, and it's Holiday in at the 2. Now here's Miles. He's guarded by Bullock. 4 on the shot clock. Right, that's a 2-pointer. Second chance shot. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots. Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. And there's the pass to Noah. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Conley's checked in.
First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. At the top of the key, Brooks passes it to Miles. Clock at 6. For the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Ball, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Ball. To the inside. Holiday with the block. And he recovers it.
Looking now at some numbers for Joakim Noah. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's right around 9 points a night, 12 rebounds and 4 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Noah. Kyle Anderson comes in for C.J. Miles. And it's Avery Bradley in for Justin Holiday. And that one's good. Brooks.
Whenever a guy is open, Conley will find him. He has a talent for getting the ball to his guys quickly.
Ball kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Now, here's Ball. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
You know what? I also like how he attacked the glass. Gave a terrific effort in that department.
Here's Kuzma. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Memphis. They trail by 9 points. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Anderson finds Conley. Outside Jackson. And here's Bradley from 3. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Lakers leading by 9. Back to Ball. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Chandler. And he uses the glass on the layup. Chandler's got his first 2 points of the night.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Bradley dishes to Conley. Inside, here's Jackson, and the rejection by James.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Conley against Ball. Back to Bullock. Lets it go from deep. And no good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Bradley. Jackson trying to break free. And Bradley gets it to go.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Well, they knew they weren't just going to be given this game. They had to go out and take it, and they're close.
Timeout called, the Lakers. Steve, we talk a lot about team defense, but who in your mind are some of the best on-ball defenders in the game now?
Kawhi Leonard is fantastic. Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart. Draymond Green does a nice job. Even Klay Thompson, he's asked to guard a whole bunch of different guys. The list goes on and on of guys being able to slide their feet without fouling. It's beautiful to watch.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. James, that's tipped. In the corner, it's Ingram. Shoots over Bradley. Misses off the right iron.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Bradley against Ingram. Bradley up top. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Great positioning on the putback. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Ingram left side. In the corner, it's James. Kuzma inside. Guarded by Bradley.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Lakers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Free throw good, Kuzma.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Conley kicks to Jackson. Here's Rav, guarded by McGee. Shoots from the baseline, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. The Lakers in the lead. Now Ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Kuzma. To the left wing. He tries for 3. Ball no good. Out to the right wing. Conley against Ball. Conley's shot is off.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
Kuzma passes to McGee. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
Conley kicks to Rand. At the elbow, it's Jackson. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to Conley. Fires the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. LeBron with the bucket.
From the deepest part of the ballpark, LeBron is in rhythm.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Outside Bradley. The pass to Jackson. Back to Bradley. And Anderson has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it down low. Anderson's got 9.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Inside. And McGee kicks to Kuzma. And again, it's the Lakers.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And you can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
If you ain't talking checks, are you trying to flex?
Whitey's checked in for Mike Conley. The Lakers also with a sub. Rondo's checked in. Jackson finds Anderson. Memphis moving it around. In the corner, Bradley with it. Nailed from three-point land. Bradley's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Passes it to Kuzma. Six to shoot. Offside Rondo. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Jackson has the open look. Off target from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 4.
And you watch Kyle Anderson out there. They call him slow-mo for how he moves on the court. He's just one of those jack-of-all-trades type of players on offense, and wasn't known for his defense, but has put in a lot of work to improve in that area.
LeBron against Anderson. It's Ingram on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to McGee. Shoots over Bradley. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Lakers. Some changes for Memphis. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Yvonne Rapp. C.J. Miles comes in for Jackson. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Bradley. Rondo against Wright. Wants to get it to Miles and does. The kick out to Wright. They get it again. Noah's shot is off. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Ingram. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Here's Noah. McGee with the block. They recover it. A nice shot by Anderson. So it's the Lakers now. LeBron with it. He's got 9. Out to Kuzma. Over Anderson. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. officials on the call with the foul. And Justin Holiday, a long-arm defender, Smitty, and the brother of All-Star Drew Holiday.
Kevin had his first consistent playing time with the Warriors title team in 2015. A 3-and-D player, still developing offensively.
Justin Holiday, the older brother of Drew Holiday, stints in the G League and abroad, but Greg, he has solidified himself as an NBA player.
Yeah, standing at 6'7" with that 7-foot wingspan. Every team in the league wants long, versatile wings with shooting, and this young man fits the bill.
No good from LeBron.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The kick out to Wright. Pass to Noah. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Wright against Stevenson. Wright dishes to Brooks. Wright outside. It's Miles on the wing. He's guarded by Bullock. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Holiday. Got a hand on it, but he stays with it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. The Lakers in the lead. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Ingram kicks to Hart. Drills it from outside. Hart's got 5 now.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
For Memphis, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Noah's one of those guys. He has a perfect blend of a guy who loves to play defense and loves to pass the basketball. He's unselfish.
The shot. No good off the front iron.
Just hasn't had his night, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
Miles the pass to Brooks. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Stevenson against Brooks. And Stevenson kicks to Hart. Back to Stevenson. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
He gets it up. The shot will not fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12-4 run. As the first quarter came to a close, they saw that early lead disappear. Tie game at the end of 1. In the second period, they lost some momentum, but fought their way through it, ending the half ahead by 2. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they've gotten to the line tonight a lot. Basically, they're saying, I'm going to take it to you. And the only way you can stop me is to foul me. But here's the thing. If you're afraid to sacrifice your body, you'll never pick up a lot of free throws. So great job in the first half.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
I love it. You know why I love it, Ernie? Because they're getting the ball inside and converting.
not just sitting back behind the line shooting threes. See, that's kept the defense scrambling a little bit, unable to lock in on anything. Get it in, we'll kick it back out, then you shoot it.
And
doesn't the Mississippi River look simply spectacular in the moonlight here tonight? Welcome back, everyone, to Memphis. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
And we saw his work over the first 2 quarters, really pushing the action and consistently finding the open man.
You know, it's so fun to watch the leadership and making his teammates better.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Brandon Ingram's out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's LeBron in at the 3. And it's Ball in the corner. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Lonzo Ball. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's averaging 7 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
First team.
Here's Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jackson finds Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Kuzma. And Ivan Rahab gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
And here is Ball. Pass to McGee. On the wing, James. Guarded by Jackson. Yep, that one goes in there. Kuzma's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Lakers. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Conley, the pass to Anderson. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And looking at the Blazers matchup, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Kuzma passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Out to Conley. It's good from long range. Conley's got 8 points.
Mike Conley's so quick with his shot. He's a threat to score as soon as he touches the ball.
Conley against Ball. Down low. Ingram. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Smitty, with all the different arenas you've played in and all the cities you've traveled to as a player, which city do you think, looking back, was the hardest to play in for whatever reason?
This is an easy question. Detroit, Michigan, Kevin, because I was raised there and played college basketball. The ticket request going home was definitely hard.
I bet.
Because now you're starting to ask teammates, you're starting to ask everybody for tickets, and I just never had enough.
And it was expensive to buy tickets.
Yes, indeed.
And everyone wanted one.
Everybody. My first game, Kevin, ever back in Detroit, 300 tickets.
Oh.
Glad I had good teammates, though. They helped me.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Avery Bradley pulls it in. And it's Bradley with the ball for Memphis. They trail by 7. Anderson against James. Conley dishes to Bradley. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And with that miss, shooting only 20% coming out of the break. Ouch.
And it's Ingram missing. For Memphis, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And Anderson kicks to Conley. There's the pass to Rabb. 6 to shoot. It's Anderson with the drive. Here's Jackson, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses from Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Conley. He's got 8. It's Bradley on the wing. Offline with his 3. Los Angeles leading by 5. James finds McGee over Conley from 6 away. In deep, McGee drops it in. McGee's got 12 points in the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Conley, the pass to Rabb. And here's Anderson. Passes it to Rabb. Anderson outside. Shot clock at 6. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. 8th in blocks, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. LeBron kicks to Kuzma. Back to LeBron. Basket counts. James has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Hard-nosed guy. Avery plays with no fear. Nice job of drawing contact. Avery Bradley, a 6'2" combo guard. Not a bad ball handler, but he gets most of his shots by cutting without the ball.
Ball with it. Conley picks him up. Ball, the pass to Ingram. McGee in the high post. Just 5 on the clock. Bradley against James. That one goes in. James has got 15. Oh, and as they will tell you, Avery Bradley, one of the best cutters in the league. And you know what, Smitty? He cuts hard.
And a true professional. He sets a good example. His teammates see how he gets after it. And with his speed, tough to stay with him. Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
Stolen by Jackson. Bradley. That one drops for him. He's got 12.
Bradley has some long strides. Eats up ground in a hurry.
Ball against Conley. To the paint. It's stolen by Bradley. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. And finished off by Conley.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, you talk about the lockdown individual defenders in this league. Don't forget about Avery Bradley. That's been his calling card from the moment he set foot in the league.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Rabb. C.J. Miles comes in for Jackson. Justin Holiday's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And it's DeLon Wright in for Mike Conley. And then for Los Angeles, Josh Hart comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell-Pope in for Brandon Ingram. Ball kicks to Caldwell-Pope. 6 on the shot clock, and the foul on Avery Bradley. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Greg, for Bradley, there's some disconnect as far as his defensive impact. You know, the numbers guys will say it doesn't quite match up to his reputation.
Yeah, I mean, more impactful as an on-ball defender than he is as, say, a help defender. Probably a little undersized for an off guard, but his commitment, no doubt, is off the charts.
And Miles kicks to Holiday. Dishes it to Noah for the tie, and it's good on the way in. Noah's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
James against Miles. Ball dishes to LeBron. Pass to Hart. A fadeaway. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tack on to this lead.
And Wright kicks it to Noah. The dish to Miles. Buried from 15 feet out. Miles has got 5 points so far.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
Now, this team, they trust each other. Even down big, they have the ability to come back, and they have so far.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break for the lead. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Caldwell-Pope.
I like the awareness of Avery. Understands he has the defender a little out of position. Takes full advantage.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And some changes here for the Lakers. Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Stevenson inside the three-point line. And there's another one for the Lakers.
The assist, Tyson Chandler.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Grizzlies. Chandler against Noah. Back to Miles. Rebound the Lakers. Chandler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Holiday with the block. And he's able to get it back. And it's Stevenson missing. The Grizzlies have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And Wright kicks to Bradley. Back to Wright. And James picks up the foul.
LA foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Grizzlies have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. Free throw drops for Wright. Brooks checked in for Memphis. And the Lakers also making a change. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Josh Hart.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Chandler outside. The 3 from LeBron. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Brooks outside. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. 3-pointer right. Rebound the Lakers. Chandler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the dunk by James.
Driving with that kind of speed and power, LeBron bulldozes his way through contact.
Memphis has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Back to Wright. Pass to Miles. Drains it from beyond the arc. Miles has got 8.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Brooks against Stevenson. Caldwell-Pope passes to Kuzma. Feeds it to Stevenson. Caldwell-Pope up top. Lock at 6. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Tries it from 19. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Stevenson kicks to Kuzma. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Memphis leading. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. The pass to Wright. Outside for Jackson. No good on the 3. The Lakers shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Kuzma. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Back to Wright. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Wright's got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis. Now Stevenson. He has 6. Passes to Chandler. Stolen by Jackson. Here is Brooks. Fires the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for Avery Bradley. He has been the story for Memphis. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Jackson. Brooks is out there with C.J. Miles, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Kept alive, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Sheer hustle and will out there. He wanted the ball more, and he went up and got it with some style.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Brooks outside. The 9-foot shot, and the jumper falls for him.
But of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Dylan Brooks, the former Pac-12 Player of the Year. Greg with a great start to his career.
Yeah, I was shocked that Brooks ended up going 45th overall in that 2017 draft. He just plays within himself, but still is aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. It looks like he'll be a strong scoring option for the team as he continues to develop.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ingram comes in for Caldwell-Pope. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He told them, it's time for you to fight to get this lead. Let's bring this one home. Guys, we'll see if they have what it takes to get it done. Back to you.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
At the elbow, Chandler. James outside. And it's off from three-point range.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Brooks, great pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
James looking it over. Chandler, the pass to Ingram. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Back to Chandler. In the corner, it's James. No good off the back of the rim.
He likes to work that in-between area, upset with himself that he couldn't connect.
Here's Wright, and the rejection by LeBron. And it goes down 2 points. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense hanging all over LeBron James. He takes the opportunity, and he scores.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Memphis. 6-point lead. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
You can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Rabs checked in for C.J. Miles. Kyle Anderson comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Conley in for DeLon Wright. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. McGee's checked in.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
All the officials are all over that one.
And the first one drops.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. Conley kicks to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Jackson. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Here's LeBron. Here's Ingram. Excellent D there from Holiday.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And Anderson kicks to Ram. Conley against Rondo. Hit the shot. And it's good off the back rim and in. Conley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. Rondo against Conley. Back to Rondo. It's Kuzma top the key. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Avery Bradley. He's checked in for Justin Holiday.
Avery Bradley.
Bradley kicks to Anderson. Clock at 6. Jackson up top. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Conley against Rondo. To the inside. Here's Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
And he makes the first. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Lakers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Conley kicks to Ram. It's Bradley on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
In this second half, the defense have been baiting him to shoot the three, and we're seeing why.
And that one misses. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. The Grizzlies have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Conley kicks to Bradley. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 16 points for Avery Bradley.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Timeout called the Lakers.
A tremendous floor leader. Amazing that Conley's only averaged around 6 assists a game for his career.
Harden's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Lakers trail by 10. James with it. Kicks to Ingram. Here's Hart. Back to Ingram. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Steve, you're talking about Conley, a guy who gives you much more than what you see on the stat sheet.
What he does, he controls the pace, the rhythm, understands how to manage the game, and he does it all with great efficiency.
Bradley against Ingram. Anderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Rab. The kick out to Anderson. And James pulls it down. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hart. And right through it goes.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
And here is Conley. Floats one up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Conley's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for the matchup with the Suns, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Here's Anderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When you watch Kyle Anderson, he's just a different type of player. Below average athleticism and jump shot. Rare combination in this league, but he can give you a lot. He knows the game.
Conley against Ball. And McGee kicks to LeBron. Off target from three-point range.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And again, Memphis no good. Lakers trail by 10. That's tipped. And there's the call on James. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Ingram against Bradley. Outside Conley. Goes up to the stripe. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
How about Mike Conley? I say keep the ball in his hands, but of course, it always is.
LeBron kicks to Hart. Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Pass to Rab. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's LeBron. Pass to Hart, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Bradley. He kicks to Anderson. Back to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Fires it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's LeBron. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And once LeBron gets the ball in the painted area, the force he plays with, it's hard not to foul him.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in, and so he's able to get 1 of 2.
It's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
And Bradley gets it to go.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now Ball. Now the pass to Kuzma. LeBron outside. Launches a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got 32 points.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Conley feeling it out. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Point guard skills and a power forward's body. The unique versatility of LeBron James.
Conley against Ball from 12 feet out. And another basket for Memphis. Lakers trail by 14. LeBron kicks to Ingram. Passes it to McGee. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. Shoots over Bradley. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Ball against Conley. 6 to shoot. For the three. Traps in the tray. Conley's got 16 points here in the second half.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Memphis.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
Smitty, every so often we'll hear about a team holding a players-only meeting. You've been there, I'm sure. You've gone through that. What exactly goes on in those discussions?
You know, Kevin, when you hear players-only meeting, something's going wrong with the team. Right. And obviously, we meet all the time, but when there's specific, in quotation, a players-only meeting, there's a lot of things that are going wrong with the team, with individuals, with the coaches or general managers. They are trying to find a way to hash it out, and those are never good.
Here's Caldwell-Pope, and he slams it one-handed.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight-line speed.
Carter kicks it to Noah. Back to Carter. 5 to shoot. And Rondo sends it back.
What? Nice defense by Rondo there, rising up to block that one.
He gets that one. .56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Noah. Anderson comes in for C.J. Miles. Bradley's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's DeLon Wright in for Carter. Anderson passes to Rab. Over Stevenson. And it's Rab missing there. Rondo kicks to Hart. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And you got to like that they are competing all the way through. Try and maybe build some momentum going into the next one.
Because the execution was not there tonight. That's something they can use this time to work on.
Stolen by Caldwell-Pope.
And the point differential just too difficult to overcome.
This is where it stings. You just want to keep competing, but deep down, you know it's just not your night.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Rondo against Wright. And so the Grizzlies take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike, you guys really came on in the second half. What changed?
We just started playing basketball again. I told the guys at halftime that we can't just turn it on and off. We got to be able to keep the pedal to the metal, and guys came out defensively focused, and guys are making the double extra plays to get defensive stops.
Well, defense is obviously your team's calling card. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time